From unusual designs like a championship with a screen in the middle to belts literally made of cardboard, WWE has introduced several titles you might not know about. For instance, in 1998, the Intercontinental Championship briefly had a purple strap instead of the usual black, possibly abandoned because the color faded quickly. Similarly, in 1993, WWE experimented with a blue strap for the same title, though it didn't last. At WrestleMania 14, Stone Cold Steve Austin won the WWE Championship, but the next night Vince McMahon presented him with a version featuring a blue strap instead of black, an alteration that lasted only 2 weeks before reverting. Over a year later, that same blue strap belt was gifted to Arnold Schwarzenegger on SmackDown for publicity. Wrestlers have also been known to create custom title belts, with one of the most famous examples being Stone Cold's own design, Austin's. Broken Skull Championship was a standout custom design, but The Miz took creativity to another level by literally spinning the WWE Championship logo 90 degrees to form an M. Goldust gave the Intercontinental Championship a striking all-gold look, while Daniel Bryan's 2018 Planet Champion title replaced leather with sustainable materials like wood and fabric for an eco-friendly twist. The Fiend Bray Wyatt introduced one of the most unsettling designs ever, a Universal Championship featuring his own face in the center, giving it a fleshy, eerie appearance. After Wyatt lost the title, this haunting belt was retired and has not resurfaced. In 2002, WWE introduced personalized hardcore championship belts themed around the champions' hometowns. Bradshaw's featured a Texas flag, while Tommy Dreamer's had a New York license plate, but the idea ended abruptly when the title was retired. Given today's diverse and international roster, this concept could be worth reviving. Another famous example of a custom title was The Rock's Brahma Bull Championship, intended as his counterpart to Austin's Broken Skull belt. Although the original was created, it never appeared on TV because it was lost in the mail on its way to WWE, and by the time it was found, the company had moved on. In 2024, however, The Rock received a new version of the Brahma Bull belt, and unlike the original, this one finally made its TV debut.
You can hold this one as long as I can hold yours.
Zack Ryder's Internet Championship, created for his YouTube show, The True Long Island Story, never became an official WWE title, though it appeared in video games and with his action figure. Its only on-screen moment came during a backstage segment where John Cena walked past Ryder, who had the belt on his shoulder. Similarly, the Brahma Bull and Internet Championships weren't the only unused titles. At WrestleMania 3, WWE crafted a special giant version of the WWE Championship with an 80-inch girth to fit Andre the Giant. But since Hulk Hogan defeated Andre and retained his title, the oversized belt was never used. So far, all these examples have been of real championships. In 2004, WWE introduced El Rand Luchador, the self-proclaimed champion of Mexico, who carried his own title that was never defended and disappeared when he left the company. Among WWE's many unique championship designs, one of the most distinctive came in 2010 when country music star Toby Keith, appearing as a guest on Raw, was gifted the flashy WWE Electrovision Championship, a replica of the WWE title with a lit-up screen in the center. Equally eye-catching was Naomi's custom glow-in-the-dark Women's Championship, an underrated design in WWE history. In 2018, at WWE's first Saudi Arabian pay-per-view, The Greatest Royal Rumble, Braun Strowman won a massive 50-man Royal Rumble match and, instead of a world title shot, was awarded the Greatest Royal Rumble Championship, essentially the WWE title but with a green strap. The Greatest Royal Rumble Championship was seen only once, and to this day, Braun Strowman remains its sole holder. Another one-time title was the Yolo County Tag Team Championship, introduced in 2019 when SmackDown Tag Team Champions Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan announced they would defend against the so-called champions of Yolo County, whose belts were literally made of cardboard. Instead, Tucker and Otis faced the Yolo County team, defeating them quickly and decisively. The belts were never seen again, likely ending up in a recycling bin. Until recently, WWE rarely acknowledged other wrestling promotions or their titles. But a few outside championships have made appearances and even been defended at WWE events, with one of the earliest examples occurring at the 1993 Survivor Series pay-per-view. WWE's working relationship with Smoky Mountain Wrestling, SMW, a Tennessee-based promotion, led to the SMW Tag Team Championship being defended at Survivor Series, where the Rock and Roll Express lost the titles to the Heavenly Bodies. This wasn't the last time outside championships appeared in WWE. During the late 90s, the company ran a storyline in which the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, was invading WWE. This angle introduced the NWA North American Championship on Monday Night Raw, followed by appearances of the NWA Tag Team Championship. The storyline also marked the WWE debut of Dan the Beast Severn, who at the time was both the NWA World Champion and UFC Super Fight Champion, bringing both belts with him. While neither title was defended in a WWE ring, their appearance was still a unique moment in WWE history. Decades later, a rival company's championship finally appeared in WWE when, during the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble, Mickie James returned carrying the TNA Knockouts Championship. While surprising at the time, it foreshadowed a bigger development. After the Rumble, WWE and TNA maintained a friendly relationship that culminated in a multi-year partnership announced in 2025. This deal allowed WWE wrestlers and championships to appear in TNA, while TNA titles were also featured and defended on WWE programming. I love seeing that kind of crossover, but what I don't love are bad wrestling championship designs, and one in particular is so awful it had to be blurred out. To see it, you'll have to watch the video.